Be the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
Counsel for Chairman Wontumi and as a lawyer for Chairman Wontumi, lawyer Andy Apia Akubi, and a legal colleague, Counsel Obi or Seibonsu of Ekosi saying Edin Komo, FR Chairman Wontumi update Aba. After the fourth accused, and the Attorney General, Minister of Justice Dominic Ayine, rely on him. Say obe provide evidence na ode aboa the prosecution of Chairman Wontumi in Galamsey case. Now I hear the strategy of Dominic Ayine say Ochin Crofo group obe to omano na baako abetimi akasa aboa de obetima target ne political prosecuting no the prosecuting politically no na wejaw na wakotie say obe provide evidence obetimi they are prosecute nipa or targeting politically. Na obi any lawyer and appear could be edin komo efa two mistakes and Minister of Justice Dominic Ayine because argue case in court. One of the issues defense lawyers betima raising say our motivation on your credible witness because our witness we no oka one Dominic Ayine prosecutor and we decided say obe releasing it based on testimony obe providing into testimony ni na oka on the box na under duress because pressure than so say on kasa wan kasa ye be den ye jano into motivation so be din tro no very very high. A statement our lawyer and the appeal could be say can ask now so in the defense of Chairman Wontumi. Now Nsem-Pii, the former mayor of Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, also a react here after lawyer and the appeal could be edin komo with legal counsel Obi ewo ekosi senso based on this new update and this new legal strategy lawyer appeal and the appeal could be a defend the Chairman Wontumi. Nyenko tie nkobodi ekoso.
Minko man ene Chairman Wontumi ekopie mu ewo court ene ne lawyer lawyer Andy Apia Kubi me ene no eni nkomo counsel akwaba na me pato apom te say yeda nyame ase na me pacho ene no what happened and even before that enran yeti statement from the AG said one of the accused persons no AG had dropped charges against him na or you willing to testify for the prosecution against Chairman Wontumi about to notice
notice of withdrawal of charges against the fourth accused person, the person of Edward Poku.
Yes.
By notice.
That's a non-complicated issues, no mamo kakra.
Well, surprising because I told you that no free charges against him. Under the law, he has the right to change his mind in respect of
yes.
Charges are free against any accused person. Now he has a right also to change his mind in respect of the role he was in to play as a prosecution witness. That is what he has done. Now, surprisingly, because in our jurisdiction, Attorney General is also the Minister for Justice.
Yes.
The good said the same person who preferred charges against him. Now, after the prosecution witness, I suspect that there has been some motivation and now it's changing in mind. Now, what is the level of motivation? How does it affect the conduct of the case? and the dividend of justice in the case. The other motivation and the banning team, near any require or become a support attorney general case. As the clear, the best justice never suffer in this jurisdiction. Now, a very dangerous precedent. So, a conformer or mobile conspiracy by body roof. Said the omnium said, near a sharp talker upon TV with government to turn himself into prosecution with Islam, the manager immunity for the crime.
Yes.
Dangerous precedent.
But and yet also down to prosecution strategy. As long as omo engaging in ambush litigation, now omama who ahead of time. Meaning some case management conference now we are, but omama who ahead of time as part of what discoveries any BBR. The issue of fair trial doesn't arise. At least we must follow practice direction as CJ at the EBA relative to CMCs.
Okay, so far the case management.
Oh, okay.
But so can say in case management, it depends. Now, the key makers are say if they are not motivation, attorney general demand. A man I say is bound to do everything possible for attorney general to prosecute the case. And that is here now evidence and credible. I think so say where the accused person say on the prosecution witness, no? The tendency said they undermine the course of justice, no? And also and don't forget that Attorney General is the manager of justice in the jurisdiction, and notwithstanding said if the case management may processes no a better transparent evidence could be compromised in favor of the attorney general. If you clear evidence, attorney general a bit may influence the kind of evidence that the witness will give. It may affect the credibility of the witness himself because of the motivation he's getting from the attorney general's part.
Yeah, but that would be for, because at least if he comes across to the court, say on your credible, the probative value on the witness, and as in the testimony, will be affected. It plays into the hand of more defense lawyers, and
well, something that will adhere to our benefit.
Yes.
And it is one of the words that we hold. That why do you even attempt to dilute the process with somebody like that? They normally say better to acquit 99 accused persons than to convict one single
innocent person.
Yes, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And I think the job is not to seek conviction by all means.
Yeah.
The job of the attorney general is to provide the facilities, the evidence for the court of law to come to a judicial determination of the matter before it. Not necessarily say by all means seek conviction. And it is evidence because favorable to the accused person. Attorney General and Minister of Justice, it is within his mandate to provide such evidence in support of the accused person's case. And seeking conviction by all means, even by unfair means.
Inti mepacho, for now, would you say, since this whole issue began, of course, trial and shares here, but from time investigations, so to AG, profile charges against your client, and they are up until this stage, would you say, Mwenya, because of trial, but would you say, Mwenya, at least fair trial processes, AG go by BBR up until this stage?
Well, up until this stage, court, order for them to file their documents.
Yes.
Discoveries up to now,
okay.
And then it's a case management conference, and also a clear matter because they couldn't so do.
Okay.
And in the court one, told them that approach his own accused person, prosecution witness. And then your client is a religious incident. Otherwise, the court itself, we are very happy with the process as rolled out so far.
Very well. In the end, Sisi Accord national date for CMC, right?
Court now has a date for CMC in respect of criminal court.
Okay.
Where 12th of November, and hopefully the date to be CMC.
Okay. Okay. Mate. Enti would see. So still bail conditions for clients. Untimi to Pyne is still active, right?
Once they have withdrawn the charges against the fourth accused person in court one,
yes.
What it means is that we need to also discharge the bail conditions because there is no more an accused person.
Sure.
But me and many counsel, I have been his lawyer from beginning till now. And I'm sure, sir, when you say a refer for me to serve him with an invoice.
Yes.
For him to pay me for my services.
Of course. Sir,
and I will do that tomorrow.
Of course. I know there. You were also counsel for fourth accused person, no?
That is correct. And already said, it doesn't affect my professional fees.
Oh, that be another also. And also, Oja, no, what kind of junior at the bar? Aye. To blow the whistle and answer the cover on that issue. I mean, it's for the state security agencies to investigate. No crane woman find no crane man. Then we take it from there. But at this stage, look at the alternative image of the MC. I don't understand. Honorable Nsem-Pii na kwa better saying.
Maybe you so be latest book by share.
And share then share. Baby, how tie corner means me call hobby.
Oh.
So the old Texas called the annual day. I did annual day crown Texas call.
Amija, Ejako Jone, Chairman Clifford, and then Matthias Numina. I'm Michobi and Anapokunum. Channel may be more organizer.
Yeah. The Ghanaian community there, they are fantastic.
It's your
fantastic.
But you're sending message because you're quite, I told the beer, Matt Young hide it behind the name and your interest and fan cancer. Let's be honest with the issues. As I'm been by. Or see Galamsey and Nsem-Pii, or to say Nipan who boom. May I yes, I know, guy. Sure. And Unti and Fianca. Until you born your wire, any day. Until you are hearing crown or bed dinner more cano into a pair of my knee. Sebeko Susana. A penny my knee. Yeah, Obi and some ha. And some ha. I said the Naya Kosi. Messina Obi post to be. Naya Miss Rossi. Okay, no deep good local now, Sunujina baby. And no soon who not say Jack in America, Ujana Tife. Post for Tib Chimpontina. A Dubiaco. eno sinase wonya ponche we otwe we achim ponche so hwe said de ne krumu ha ya transfer judge we yeso okoka asenti yedu akozi amoye nema no nwuran no ya chime ansa na yentimi nkampo se menye aponche na me yatwe no madam 20 years intima me nkom kwan de hona osono so edinachi enne na me bana metitirewu de mira inia
and the appear could
be incomo
sure
me pese me ko ho akoka asem ni bi ba me de ekoso a enne na we speak gina ha enne na tani general ha enne na yuoko gina ha nti wo mo pese wo mo kire se NPP aban e bae obi biara o serve so ye pani no o ye kronfo ana ana adia obia ye bia ye boni ana. So why the need say be fro bia? Why?
Say you obia no my friend.
Well, say enu so I am friend.
Now we are friend.
Na say bia enu mi so.
Wow.
E bia enu mi so. E ti na mponche no.
Yes.
Ye twi wo mu no na otwe no dwane no. Because the justice system is not right.
Yeah, but you need from the one
imagine say
a day of accountability.
Imagine say and the meeting and say ampo say obinum say you investigate Shippers Council na Boankra project no a needless project. Ade e kwa santiman.
They say needless?
Yeah, but say
and almost there are issues
that's the issues there also.
Almost say
there issues there were home. Yama contract President for time near start project for 8 years Prof Mills ne Yewa Mahama buy for 8 years.
Yes.
Pre alcohol ye buy ya start bibi wa with them cameras ko hoda ye no de ekọ obi an the importance of that project. Enti de be biom bibia say suggest saying this on the tangent say one person creating impression say that MPP here abonsan for party ni nyina ya kronfo every single thing hwe na no the akando be light wave contract no waka ni propaganda so troka say sika dia mo omo no o ma ye be 47% eti say wuyi akwan na wuyi to Ebia Widiba Junction. Na ntokuru akwan. Ebia ntokuru akwan ye 100. Baby an be 50 meters, 20 meters. But me one no ye circle to Widiba there no awie. Into that cost of circle to Widiba there no. And so in time 5 kilometers, 5 meters, 10 meters, 60 meters, and office a kwan no do 20. And the light waves so am say do manu the same aba. Clearly no obi a person me G contract be na me di mo bi na me nya ho twobo. That is it. Any asa mani nyina sa na tie. That be no no studio ha. Okay. And na SML sem buy na ya janto atia. I will frey I will mo akire mu me enye hu se boni bia eni asem no. Na wo de wo mo contract dey ti no mo ye. So much revenue assurance. Enti wo mo anya mfaso amagana. Nipa ne se me man say ya maju say.
The OSP said it was such a needless project and then was anybody cried.
Omo buy no omo anya revenues amagana.
Or say what they came to do, there is nothing to show say na so mfaso.
Nigeria for no make say omo anya mfaso bebre.
Yeah, GR for Abeka, but OSP say mfaso bi any so. We saying
asem nikeni the basis today say or suspected corruption.
Sure.
Suspected corruption.
Sir, it was a well orchestrated
scheme. Me okay Martina Midu.
Yes.
The famous phrase you know. Create, loot and share. Sure. Justice Supreme Court Justice
Jones Doche crown this house.
The buy he was at the buy na you know
in a Martina Midu case
no.
Sure.
Create, loot and share. Inti Osha enditi baba mu a sa period the judgment data you tuya no. If you say woman emfa mra no kwan no enye de ose ye. Near the propaganda e pese obi aka so obi ye nipa boni ni obi ye nipa boni ni enti yenye hwe
Nana ya Jantua say, Obi, where has Nsem-Pii been all this while? Why has he run away from the Thursday program? Obi, if any person is guilty, the law will take its course. But if one is innocent, that person will surely be vindicated. The law is the law.
And Anuna, Okota UTV say, young man cranting you for now at the Edmabano, like a baby saloon or campuses. No. Now, my partner made Nsem-Pii this year, more for Subako, Christabel, and Amipa, Mary, Bidominiaco School, and Mao, near Joe Motihu Ha, near Train, every week, you know, next time I'm going to retouch. I mean, I tell you, Danaya, Minyaba, Jai, Sanemano. Since I don't know, 10 cities. That's where JD, Docruni born 10 cities, no, and Nechinam, Pala, Tuntumuno, but therefore cry 15 cities, 20 cities. Now, redfish, the Yanka. Redfish, Yanka. Me drawn, and no ransom, no. I have $1 and $7 and a Bibiana $1 above from Obi. Bank of Ghana share 1.something billion every month to go market. Because when you go to the banks, you cannot access it. We back $2 now per dollar. Minimum one year what do we card the city was who can I use Obi Meboa. Kasame Buana Mwana who the answer. It is 1.4 billion no equine. And Crawford Yomu deal. It ends up on the black market. Then Crawford do Faso near the money sika because the Peseka so ya de $1 above from. Meanwhile, no factors are one international factors. Na a bright to say will be was said could crown and go the president in there and now because of factors no we are to know a $1 na kofo. In the other say that die who say oh my. Other should be reading by propaganda or driven by propaganda.